Hi friends, welcome in to my channel. Today we are going to learn how to make this beautiful basket. It's a very easy, simple but very beautiful and very useful. So I will teach you how to make this beautiful basket. Okay, each and everything. So for making this basket I use this bulky yarn. Okay, it's a 5 weight yarn, so you can use any bulky weight yarn whichever you want. Okay, I have only this much left of 100-gram yarn, and this yarn is another bulky yarn. This is the yarn I have left, so I used little from there just for the last round for the decoration part. And you can use it totally, or you can skip it, or you can use any other color you like. So this basket down circumference is 7 inches, and the height it measures from the handle place, it measures nearly 4 inches from the bottom. Okay, yeah, 3.5. Okay, so it is 3.5 inches. Okay, 2 inches of this part. So you can totally do how big you want, how small you want. Okay, so for this basket I use 6.5 mm hook. Okay, and we'll need some stitch markers, a yarn needle and scissor, and that's all. So if you're using a different size hook, different size yarn, you can always if you're using a thinner yarn, take 2-3 strands of it, and you can get a beautiful basket out of that. Just follow the measurements and nothing else. So I hope you have fun, and let's get started. Okay, so we are going to start by making a cinch circle. Okay, then insert your hook in this first loop, grab the second loop, pull it out, hold it, hold the loops like this. Now chain 1. Okay, now in this cinch circle we are going to put 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now pull this tail to close the circle. Okay, now we go in the first single crochet here and slip stitch to join. Chain 1 to start the next round. Now in this first space here, first stitch, we are going to put 2 single crochet, 2 single crochet in the next, and each and every stitch till we reach the end over here. So we'll have 12 single crochet. Okay, so 2 single crochet in each of the stitch. You can always count if you have your 12 single crochet. So here I'm at the end. Okay, so here I have reached the end, and this is my first single crochet. So I'm going to go and slip stitch in that. Okay, to join. Chain 1. Now we are going to go for the third round. In the first space where we did the slip stitch, we are going to put 1 single crochet. In the next, we are going to increase by putting 2 single crochet in that. 1 and 2. Now here I'm going to grab my stitch marker, and I'm going to add my stitch marker here for me to know that this is my start. Okay, for the next stitch we are going to put 1 single crochet in that, and increase in the next, that is 2 single crochet. And now this is what we are going to repeat all the way around. 1 single crochet followed by an increase, that is 2 single crochet. So here I have finished at last, and here at last. So your last stitch should be an increase, because your first stitch is a simple 1 single crochet. Okay, now we are going to remove the stitch marker, slip stitch to join. Okay, chain 1 to start the next round. Now in the next round we are going to put 2 single crochet in 2 different stitches, 1 and 2. Mark my first stitch here and increase in the next stitch. So you can see the increase of the previous stitch. In that same one you're going to increase. Okay, 2 single crochet in that same stitch. Okay, now we have here is an increase stitch, so here it will be an increase, but we have 2 single crochet, 2 stitches, so we'll put 1 single crochet in each. Okay, so we have 2 single crochet before an increase. So now we're just going to continue this all the way around. Okay, so here I finished my last stitch here. So remove the stitch marker, slip stitch and join. Okay, chain 1. Now for this round we'll have 3 single crochet before the increase stitch. So we'll put 3 single crochet, 1, 2 and 3. 3 single crochet in 3 different stitches. Put the stitch marker. Okay, and now we increase in the next, and we repeat this all the way around. So 3 single crochet in 3 different stitches and increase in the next. So here I have finished this round. Okay, remove the stitch marker, slip stitch and join, chain 1. So this is going to be the base. So now what you're going to do, you're going to take your measuring tape and measure from one point to another point. Okay, and now here you have to decide how big your base has to be. So we are going to continue increasing till we get the desired length, okay, for the base. So for me, I'm going to go for 7 inches. That's what I'm deciding right now, but if I do any changes, I'll let you know. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to increase, keep on increasing. So in every increase there will be an increase. So now for this round we have 4 single crochet before increasing. Okay, for the next it will be 5. So now we are on the round 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, on round 5 we had 3 single crochet before the increase. Now round 6 it will be 4 single crochet before an increase. Okay, and then comes an increase. Put your stitch marker at the start to know your starting stitch. Okay, so this is what you're going to do: 1 2 3 4 and then increase. For the next round it will be 5, then it will be 6. Okay, so in this way you're going to work your way till you get 7 inches of diameter from one point to another point. Okay, and then meet me back here and we'll do the next step. So here I have finished my work. See, let's measure, and it is 7 inches. Okay, so now how many rounds I did? Let's count. This is the first round where we did 6 single crochet. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So all together I have 10 rounds, and this is the increase stitch. So I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So I have 8 single crochet before an increase. Okay, so that's if you need to know. Now if you're using a thinner yarn, you'll have more stitches between the increase, but you should have the same measurement. Okay, so now let's go for the next part. Now we are going to try to build the basket upward. Okay, so this is the base. Now if you want to increase the base, you just put more rounds and then you do this step, okay, which we are doing. So here's what we are going to do. So what we are going to do, we are going to go in the first space here, and we are going to go and make a slip stitch. Grab the yarn and pull through that loop. Okay, that's our first slip stitch. Go to the next, pull the yarn, pull through the loop. So we are going to slip stitch all the way till we reach the end here. Okay, no more increases, nothing, just slip stitch in each of the stitch. Now make sure that your slip stitching is loose, okay, not very tight. Keep it loose, okay, because we still need to work in the stitches here. So this is what you get. So this is the slip stitch in front, and these are the stitches at the behind. So behind stitches we are going to work afterwards, after this round. So let us finish this round and meet for the next round. Okay, so here I finished my slip stitch round. Now you see this is the base. Okay, now this is the slip stitch area. We are not going to do anything in that. We are going to go in the first slip stitch here and do a slip stitch to join. Okay, so it will cover up like this. Okay, and chain 1. Okay, now here's I'm going to do my work like this. Okay, now I need the side. So now you see this is the slip stitch area, and this is the single crochet V-stitch of the last row of the increase. Okay, so now this is here we did the slip stitch. Now this is the first stitch here, so we are going to go in this stitch here, okay, and make a single crochet. After the chain 1, make a single crochet. So you see the slip stitch area, and this is the single crochet from the last row of increase. So we are just going to make single crochet in that. So now that's where we are working. So now if you have made the slip stitch round little loose, you will be able to insert your hook nicely. But if it is tight, I will suggest just open it and redo that round of slip stitch, because it will be easy for you to work on this single crochet all the way till we reach the end, the round. Okay, till we reach here. So here I have reached the end of this round. Now don't worry if your this base is curvy. Don't worry, once we put more stitches in that, okay, it will take its shape. Okay, don't worry about that, it will flatten up and be as you want. Okay, it will. So now leave it as it is and let's finish the basket. Okay, so here you see, now this is the first single crochet here for us. Okay, this is the chain one we did, and this is the slip stitch. Okay, so we are ignoring this two V's over here and just going to, I have put my last single crochet here. Okay, now I'm going, this is my last stitch here, so I'm going to put one more single crochet here. Okay, just below this, this is the first, this is the last. Okay, and this two, one is slip stitch, one is chain. Now I'm going to go and make a slip stitch in the first single crochet to join, chain one, and we are going to make single crochet rounds. Now this is the first round, single crochet in the first and the next and in all the other stitches, and we are going to work in rounds. So for how many rounds? Total number of 6 rounds. So we are on the second round. You are going to put 4 more rounds. Okay, after this round you are going to work 4 more rounds, and then meet me back here, and then we'll go for the next part. Okay, so continue working single crochet, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, so here I finished my 6 rows. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 rows. Okay, now you can increase the height whichever you like, whatever you like. If you want to give more height to this basket, totally up to you. And whenever you're happy with the basket, here you come and we'll do the handle part now. Okay, so here I have put 2 marks, okay, for the handle part. So here I have 9 stitches, this is 9 and this is little bit less. So you can divide the stitches, count the stitches, divide it into half, and you can into 4 parts, sorry. So there are 1 2 3 and 4 parts, and decide the handle size, how big and small you want. Okay, now if you're using the same yarn and you have the same stitch count, you can continue with me. So we are going for our 7th round. So 1 single crochet, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. Okay, now I'll remove the stitch marker here and I'll put my 10th stitch here. So 10th stitch. Now you see here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. I have 9 stitches between the 2 marked stitches. I'm going to chain 10. Now if you have 8, you're going to chain 9, so it will be always 1 stitch extra than the number of stitches you have skipped. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, and then I'm going to go here where the stitch marker is. I'll remove my stitch marker, remember the place, and just make a single crochet over there. So this is the handle part for us. Okay, don't worry, we are going to come back and put more stitches over there. So now I'm going to put stitches from one marker to another marker. So I have here, this is the first, let's count, second, third. So I have 21 stitches here, so I have a little extra than this side. Okay, so it doesn't matter. If you want the exact number, you can always do that. I'm going to remove my stitch marker, put my stitch single crochet here, chain 10, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Make sure I have 9 stitches to skip. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and in the 10th one we'll put our single crochet here. Okay, the stitch mark aside, so we have got our second handle. So this is 1 2 6, and then slip stitch and join. Okay, chain 1. Now we are going to put single crochet in all the stitches. This is the last round of single crochet till you reach that chain part. Okay, for the handle part. So here's my last single crochet. Now here we have the chain 10. Now in this I'm going to put 11 single crochet. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and 11, and you can space them nicely, and then you're going to make your single crochet over here. This is the first single crochet here, so in that you're going to make your first single crochet after chain 11. So that's the handle. Okay, now you're going to chain a single crochet in each till you reach the next chain. So it is simple to remember that we always put one extra in the chain. So you see here, this is my last single crochet here before this chain 10. So we are going to put 11 single crochet in that. Okay, 1 2 3 10 and 11, and then your single crochet here you're going to join for here down. This is the first, and now you're going to go till the end and slip stitch and join. Now here we finished chain 1, pull the yarn a little bit high. Now we are going to snip, because that's done for the basket, and then pull the yarn out of that loop and cinch it tight. Let's sew in. You can sew in inside here. Have your one extra tail, one tail from the start. That also will sew in. So we have finished the main basket part. For the decoration, you can use any yarn whichever you like. but make sure it is the bulky yarn. Okay, so for the decoration I'm going to use this baby soft yarn. It's the same weight category. Okay, a bulky weight yarn. So the same yarn I'm going to use. So first I'll keep a little tail here, make a slip knot. Now this is totally optional. You can use the other yarn or you can use the same yarn. So if you're using the same yarn, you'll not cut the yarn, you'll just chain one and then you're going to start what we are going to do here. So here's the slip knot area. Okay, so I'm using that same place here. This is the first stitch. Okay, I'm keeping my yarn over there, the loop, yarn loop, placing on the hook, pull it through, chain one. That's secured. Okay, now from here what we are going to do is we are going to do slip stitching. So we'll go in the next stitch here and we'll do a slip stitch, a very loose and super easy. Just slip stitch all the way till the round. Now when you reach the handle part, this is what you're going to do. You're just going to go this stitches here, not this ones but the stitches. So from here you'll go in the next slip stitch. You can take any color yarn, you can take black color or you can take any matching color yarn. Okay, totally up to you. You're just making slip stitching. Try to keep it loose as much as you can. And in this way we make the slip stitch area all the way around till you reach over here. Okay, when you reach over here I'll meet you over here and I'll tell you what you have to do next. Okay, so here I have reached the end. Here's the starting, here's the end. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the yarn, okay, like this, and I'll leave a little tail for snipping. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is pull it out. Okay. Take my yarn and needle. So this will go from the first slip stitch here and go like this, then from here try to go here. So now got a nice big loop over here. You can always make it small. Okay, the last one. This is how it is. Now I'm not going to weave in the end, but I'm going to come out from the first place where we enter our hook for joining the yarn over there, or you can come here. We can come here where we did here. Okay, here, this is the first stitch. No, okay. So we are going to come out from here where we joined our yarn for starting the round. Okay, come out. Just leave a long loop like that only. come out here. Now take the other yarn, other tail, go from here, and then come out from here. This is where you don't need to weave in your ends here, and you're just going to snip. You could do this before, and now just put a knot here, make it tie, and you have a nice cute bow. So this is the bow for the, so there is no weaving end. Okay, you have the tail, and you just finished it with the slip stitch area and with the bow. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now we are going to go for the next part, is putting the slip stitch area for this. Now this is totally optional. If you want, you can do it, or you can keep it as it is, but I'm going to show you how you can do it if you want to. Okay, keep a long tail, make a slip knot. You're going to go at this spot. Okay, this is where our last single crochet was. Over here, place the yarn. We'll keep it from here, place the yarn. Okay, pull it through, and this way, and then we are going to go and this next very stitch and make a slip stitch. If you find it is difficult, you can just leave this part. Okay, but if you are okay with that, you can totally continue. Just slip stitch all the way till you reach here. So here I have finished all the chains, all the stitches. Now I'm going to pull my yarn, snip my yarn, pull it out, and this way, grab my needle. This is what we are going to do. Now we go here. Okay, we go from there, come out, go out in this area. Okay, just making that last stitch look a little bit better, and then you can weave your ends here. Snip. Okay, so now this last tail which is here, so you're going to do the same thing the other side also. Okay, so what I'm going to do, come out from here, just to make it look more prettier and nicer. You can totally do it, or skip that part. Okay, so this is done here, and now we can weave in the tail here. Will be just a part of it. So this is the handle here. So you can do this part if you like, or you can just totally skip it. It's totally up to you. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing, the other side for this handle, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the basket ready, and isn't it beautiful? Oh my god, I just love it, and I just love the way the shape has come. You can totally increase according to you, and if you just stretch it, it will do. Now if you feel your basket is becoming a little bit saggy or very loose, what you can do is you can use a smaller size hook little bit. As we have used 6.5, you can go for 6 mm to get a tighter stitch. Okay, and the yarn also, if it is soft, it will be little bit, so you can use t-shirt yarn. Now here at the bottom you can use any placemat or that sheet comes. You can just cut off a round part for it to not get dirty and wet. Otherwise, if you're using for yarn keeping or anything, it's totally perfect, and you can use it for anything you like. So it's very stiff, very nice, and very beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed making this beautiful basket with me, and I hope you had fun as much as I did. So I'll see you in our next video with something fun and something beautiful. So till then, take care and bye bye.